Hello and welcome to another video. So today's video we have cores the same, but we are now having Blastoise in the lead with the core that we've already seen in the last couple videos in the back. Let's get right to it. If you like the content, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It always helps out. Right, Blastoise versus Hypno. So, bit of an interesting lead. Hypno's always kind of awkward in some ways. Hypno is not meta like it used to be. I remember when you used to see Hypnos everywhere in the early days of GBL. So do I shield this? No, I let this go through. It's probably going to be a Thunder Punch. I let it go through. We do survive it. And I'm hoping I can get to another Hydro Cannon. And then they swap into Meganium. Honestly, that's okay. I can farm down with Noctowl if I want to. Yeah, farming down may not actually happen. We might have to throw. I'm going to definitely farm up to 2 Sky Attacks. We will let these Frenzy Plants go through here. Nope, I decided to just pull the trigger. I might be one off from the next Sky Attack. That's okay. We farmed up a lot of energy. That is totally fine here. We do have 2 shields, so we will use it if the Hypno decides to come back in and throw. Yep, we'll definitely do it. We're going to farm up here. The confusions are definitely chunking, though. Thunder Punch coming through. Alrighty, so we're going to go for 1 Wing Attack, and then the Sky Attack, only giving them 2 free turns of energy, and they let it go through. So now we are in the driver's seat. We got, this game's already over. We have the Pancake in the back, and I'm just going to do the Sky Attack to do some chip damage, swap in, and they should know the game is over. Good game to my opponent, GG's. Alrighty then, into the next game we go. Excuse me. Alrighty, Blastoise versus Dedenne. This is terrible. I am ABA weak to electric types, and it's just like, I appreciate the spice, though, from this Dedenne. Alright, so we are going to stay in. We will let this discharge go through. We will survive it pretty easily. And then we're going to launch this Hydro Cannon right before the next discharge, or they might be one away. Definitely working on timing with the 1-turn fastest, and then we get a shield. This is huge. And they're trying for a farm down. I don't know what they swapped in. I know it's a counter user, and it's a Vigoroth in the back. So we're going to come in with Noctowl, as Noctowl does not want to see that Dedenne. So, all right, Body Slam Span coming through. I will go for the Sky Attack here. Before they go for another Body Slam, I want to preserve my Noctowl's HP. All right, who do they come in with? Dedenne most likely. They do. And I swap in and we catch the discharge. Let's go. They blind through. Oh, let's look at that triple resisted damage. And we're just going to farm up here. And we have a Hypno. So, Unova Stunfisk is our win con. For sure. So we are definitely going to go for discharges. We got to get this Hypno out of here ASAP. It's going to take 3 more discharges if they shield to take out the Hypno. We'll shield. It's just a Fire Punch. But honestly, I don't want to risk an Ice Punch still. I have been baited with a Fire Punch and then hit with an Ice Punch on, whatever I have that's weak to Ice types and all the other combinations. Okay, going for a discharge again, and then we swap in a Noctowl and we catch the move. Let's go. Alrighty. Dedenne's going to come in, get a nice farm down, but honestly, that energy's not going to do much, and then they throw. That was definitely the mistake on the opponent. Now, granted, farming down with Thundershock is hard to do, but they should have farmed up. As we definitely get to 2 Mud Bombs before they get to 2 Play Roughs. Maybe even a Discharge Play Rough. So this should be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. We do shield the Play Rough. So yes, this game is over. I overfarmed there. Do not know why I did that. Could have overtapped, and plus the game sometimes just doesn't want to register a tap. But we take that game. They let it go because they know their win comes with Hypno, or they just knew the game was over. So that is a good game to my opponent. Very well played. Yeah, the OG Turtle definitely has play in limited metas. But using a 1-turn move like Water Gun can take some skill to use. Alrighty, we have Wobbuffet in the lead. So, they decided to swap out into Dubwool, which I am kind of okay with that because I can definitely get the Noctowl onto. I'm going to ideally get my Noctowl onto the Wobbuffet. We're going to let this go through, and it's a Wild Charge. I expected a Payback or a Body Slam, not a Wild Charge. Oh, that hurt. So now we got to swap. Do I swap? Nope. I'm just going to stay in here. Are they going to farm down? Yep. They're going to farm down, but not before I get to the second Hydro Cannon. We are going to be just fine. They do let it go through. And then I will bring in Stunfisk, knowing that they have Wild Charge. It's like, yeah, I'm going to force you to go for Body Slam spam. So, nice play on the opponent, especially with the Flyers, to run Wild Charge. Hey, Home Slice Henry, is Payback still the good move here? I don't know. All right, I'm going to swap into the Wobbuffet with my Noctowl. I will let this move go through, even if it's return, which it likely is. Won't do too much damage. Like, it's going to take definitely 2 returns and maybe all the counters to a third, if not a Mirror Coat, to take me out. We're going to go for the Shadow Ball here. And they do not have any shields left, so I believe I do shield this up. No, I do not. All right, we're going to farm up here. We do go for a Shadow Ball. So we will be close to a Sky Attack, hopefully to get one on the double. Nope, I decided to swap in the, a Stunfisk. Alrighty, then I will shield up the Body Slam here. If they're smart, they knew it, right? Yep. Alright, then we go for Mud Bomb. Thunder Shocks and a Mud Bomb should be plenty enough to do it, but it isn't. Not without having to get hit by another Body Slam. So I will shield it up. It is an obstacle in the back, so this is going to be tough. Having a shield would have been preferable. So we're just going to go for these discharges all day. And then I'm hoping this puts it in a range where a Mud Bomb can take it out. And then, nope, we get to another discharge. So hopefully this will be taking out the Obstagoon. And we're able to take out the double with the Thunder Shock, so that is a good gain to my opponent. Very well played. Alrighty, hopping into the next match here. Well, there we go. Alrighty, we have Blastoise versus Wishcash, so actually a very solid lead. Neutral, but solid. They're going to go into Frostlass. This is where we need to see the Frostlass. Noctowl can handle Wishcash because the Blizzard will not one-shot. We need to keep this Blastoise on the Frostlass. So I am going to shield the Shadow Ball. These Water Guns are chunking. We will go for a Hydro Cannon before they get to another Shadow Ball. We're almost to the second Hydro Cannon. They shield. We get to the second Hydro Cannon. So this will either basically next to take out the Frostlass or get the second shield. It gets the second shield. And we are going to shield this as well. I'm assuming it's another Shadow Ball. They beat me with an Avalanche. Very good mind games on the opponent there. And then they get to the Shadow Ball, and I'm like, oh, crap. But at least it's low. It's a Shadow Ball. And I'm barely able to survive. Blastoise coming in clutch. Those defense and HP IVs coming in clutch. Oh, amazing. They're going to come in with Bombasno, so this is bad. We need to come in. I don't know who to come in with. A Bombasno core breaks my entire team. So yeah, but we can take one Weather Ball here, and thankfully they have no shields. So that is playing into our favor, and they try to come in with no, they try to catch on a Wishcash. Honestly, that's okay. We are going to go for these Sky Attacks here, and then we go for a Shadow Ball. Now, the question is, do I want to try to swap out? And then I do swap out. The question is, do I catch the Blizzard? And I do. So actually, I was thinking about going for the Mud Bomb, but I decided, wait, I want them to throw their energy because if I'm counting correctly, I should be able to get to a Sky Attack before they get to a Weather Ball here, and I should be able to. So we're going to get to the Sky Attack here, and this is going to be taking out the Snowman. That is going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. That was a good game. I mean, Bombasno wrecks my whole team. Because Skull Bash takes forever to get to. Ice Beam is neutral if I had a Blastoise with Ice Beam. So, yeah. Righty, hopping into the next patch. We have Blastoise versus Galvantula. A terrible lead. We're going to not swap. And we're just going to pray that we can win this game. I will be shielding. Thankfully, these water guns do actually a solid amount of damage. 2, 3. Could have maybe done one more water gun. So we're going to just roll with it. Alrighty then. We're going to let this go. It's a lunge. So, yeah. Okay, we come in with Unova Stunfisk. And then they are going to be able to get to a lunge. We will let this go. We're going to farm up some more, I believe. No, they come in with Hypno. So we're going to swap right away. We're going to go for the Shadow Ball here after building up lots of energy here. Alrighty then. So I don't know if I use a shield here with Noctowl. I do not. Okay. Do I use it here? I do not. Alrighty, so okay, we got a health. Yep, we're going to save the shield. Okay, we're going to throw this Mud Bomb here right before they get to the next move, which would be Thunder Punch, so it wouldn't be that damaging, but, you know, whatever. Alright, then we got Excadrill. Let's go. Alrighty, then we're going to go for this first Mud Bomb here. I'm going to need 3 Mud Bombs altogether, plus a few Thunder Shocks. Oh my gosh. Okay, and as you can see, I'm waiting for them to throw their move, fast move or charge move. Fast move, excuse me. I don't want them to catch, as that's going to be bad for me. So, unfortunately, it almost cost me the game here. Oh, whoops, did I just spoil the end there? If I'm remembering this match right, who knows? I've been wrong about matches before, but we go for the next Mud Bomb, and we take him out, and then we have a Galvantula 2. They should be one more, and then, yep, they know that, so that is a good game, very well played. I almost thought there was a repeat of a video of a battle from yesterday's video with the Excadrill or Stunfisk. Funny how that happens. Alrighty then. Alright, we got the second set here. 10 battles overall for you guys. And then the next match we go. Frostlass versus Blastoise. This is where we want to see the Frostlass. Thank you, Jesus. Or thank you, Arceus. So we're just going to stay in here. We will shield up the Shadow Ball. They do decide to overfarm, which is okay. We want to decide shield advantage here. There we go. We get the first shield. I will shield up. I believe I should be shielding this up. It's going to be the Shadow Ball. We know it. Alrighty then. So we're going to go for the next one. And then they catch on a Noctowl. Oh, no. So definitely should be swapping in my Unova Stunfisk, which I do arguably could have farmed up. But honestly, it's okay. As we can just farm up with a Unova Stunfisk and have energy for the Frostlass. We're going to let this go. We're not expending any shields. Overfarm a little bit. And we take out the Owl. So, do they bring in the Frostlass? Most likely they will be. We go for the discharge and we get it off, which is fantastic chip damage. And they shield. That's huge. Alrighty then. So, do I shield this up? I do. Now, I could have gone for the discharge. I do go for a Mud Bomb. Might not take out the Frostlass. But they tried to swap on the Stunfisk, so thank God I went for the Mud Bomb. So we're going to go for another Mud Bomb here. We will force them to throw their energy. And then we're going to come in with Blastoise, I believe. Oh, decisions when your core broken by something. Noctowl, okay. Not sure what's happening here. Alright, I swap my Blastoise in. I don't know if this discharge will take me out. It doesn't. And then Frostlass comes in. They're going to launch a move. The question is, can I get to 2 moves versus each Pokemon? I'm going to throw the Sky Attack right away. Can I get to a Shadow Ball? Nope. Sky Attack will do just fine. And I believe that it was a CMP tie, so that is going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. Thank you, Lord. Alrighty, hopping into the next match, we have Blastoise versus Politoed. So definitely happy to catch us on the lead. If it has Blizzard, if it's Earthquake, then it will be okay against my Noctowl. Do is fine, but we don't want to risk it. We're going to go for the Skull Bash right here. I will shield up this first move. They're probably going to straight send if it's an EQ and EQ. But they go for the Blizzard. So, honestly, a wasted shield. We're going to go for the Skull Bash here. This will do a lot of neutral damage. And we make it. Thank you, Jesus. So, we're going to stay in here and just go for a Hydro Cannon. We are buffed in defense, so we know they have to throw an energy ball to take me out here. And we're going to let this go. We're going to bring in the Noctowl to farm down. Now, they actually do take us out, so buff did not really help us at that health range. So, do I shield? I do not. Alright then, so I'm going to trust that I can farm down. I know I can take one Weather Ball. We do get the farm down, which is fantastic. Alrighty then, I'm hoping I can get this 2 Sky Attacks here. First one coming through, gets a shield. Nope, I decided to swap out. Never mind. They also simultaneously swap into Politoads, so they're going to go for a Weather Ball here. Thankfully, Weather Ball does not take me out. I am going to go for the Discharge here. Do I go for... I do shield. Okay. Maybe makes sense at this point, so... Alright, then. Alright, we're going to go for the Discharge here. Nice chip damage. And then we're going to go for a Mud Bomb here because... Now with 2 Mud Bombs and then the 1 Wing Attack I need, I'm thinking I can get this with Noctowl if I need to. So, and they do shield, so that is definitely worth it. But I'm going to go for the Mud Bomb right away. I think they were waiting for me to throw the Discharge. And that is totally fine here. It's going to be a Mud Bomb. And we're able to take that game. Very well played. They could have been farming up to double Avalanche. That would have made so much sense. That does make sense in my opinion. Alrighty then, hopping into the next match here. We have... Blastoise versus Obstagoon. So, neutral lead. Let's play it out. They will be outpacing us. All right, we're going to go for some Hydro Cannons. A Hydro Cannon, I should say. Alrighty then. And they go a Hyper Beam. I mean, let's look at that again. Look, I don't even shield this because I think it's another Night Slash. They were farming up so much, I should have called the Hyper Beam in hindsight. So that hurt so much. I am able to farm down with Noctowl, so we're just going to see what happens here. It's a Stunfisk in the back, and this game is over. There's no way I'm coming back from this. Oh, that hurt. That hurts so bad. Yeah, I don't see a win con here. But yet I'm going to fight the good fight. So we'll see what happens here. All right, Avalanche here. We're going to go for the Mud Bombs here. They're definitely within range of Mud Bombs and Thunder Shocks. So this is going to be a better bait move. Look at that. We get it. I go for another Mud Bomb. I need energy for the back end. They do shield. And then I'm able to get the knockdown win. But they catch on Electro and I'm just like, oh, God. And I just knew it was over. So I top left after that. So good GG's. Very good game to my opponent. Very well played here. Alrighty, hopping into the next match. We have... Diggersby! So very positive lead. Let's see what we can do with it. They're going to swap right away into Pelipper. I should be swapping out into, Stunfisk, but I'm being an idiot. So we're going to go for this Hydro Cannon here. Do a nice amount of chip damage. We will okay, and then I do switch in. I'm hoping I caught a Hurricane, but even a Weather Ball will take me out. So unfortunately, it is only a Weather Ball. They were going for the bait, which is unfortunate. I will let this next one go through, as we can survive it, as we can see. And then, so I will have to shield up the third one, though. I'm just going to go straight for the Discharge right away, see what they want to do. And then they let it go, so that's fine. This will give very little farm for the Diggersby, which is totally fine. I will go for a Mud Bomb right before they, go before I bring in the Blastoise, so, after a feint. So, okay, we're bringing the Blastoise. Yep, nope, we come up with the Noctowl, because I'm thinking they're totally running Earthquake, right? No! I got double beaten 2 matches. I was just like, oh, the pain. The pain. So, yeah, we bring in the Blastoise as Hyper Beam takes more time to get to. We will shield this up, and they hit with the Fire Punch. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I am calling everything wrong today. Then they come in with Noctowl. I do have a shield, which is great. I just need to, get energy on my Blastoise or Noctowl. So I will go for the double Hydro Cannon. I need to try to have a Hydro Cannon loaded for the Diggersby. And then I swap in the Noctowl. Excuse me. Alrighty then, so they're going to go for the Sky Attack here. Then I go for my own Sky Attack. Question is, can the Hydro Cannon that I believe I do have on Blastoise take out the Diggersby, as they are going to be able to Mud Shot down, but they throw. So, I thought they would Mud Shot down. And they throw a Fire Punch. No, not happening. They have a shield, so unfortunately this game is over. Even the phone thought my emotions like, you want to Snapchat that loss? Like, so that was a good game to my opponent. Very well played, and that was the... Nope, we got one more battle here. Alright, so hopping into the next match, we have Blastoise versus Whiscash, so a pretty positive neutral lead. We are going to stay in, and they are staying in. Unfortunately, it looks like lag is striking. I am trying to stop throughout to see if they want to try to catch up. So this last battle, yeah, I do feel for the opponent here. So I feel for the opponent here. So unfortunately, they will be trying to catch back up, but I'm so far ahead of RNG that this Whiscash is not going to make it out of here. So now I get to the third Hydro Cannon, and they know it, so that's why they top left. I'm just too far ahead on energy here. So that's a good game to my opponent. I am so sorry that it happened to you, man. That is so rough. Like, just so... Oh, that's rough. So, alright then. So, overall, I believe that was a 3-2 set there. So, 7-3 overall, though granted, you could argue 6-3 with that last battle there, since the game kind of lagged in my favor. So, thank you all so much for watching. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Enjoy the content, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!